Probably him.
No.
I mean, we've had people that are like,
Oh yeah. Igbe interviewing.
Don't be too loud, but you have to be loud for the camera to hear. You can't.
Oh
talk.
yeah.
You can't talk.
You can't get me to talk.
I'll talk him, and you guys are.
I'll be Kelly's representative.
All right, hold on. Let me just.
I will whisper to Zach.
All right. So how we're gonna start is I'm like NP managing production here with. We'll go like this, and then you guys say your name, and then I'm gonna go.
Drain
Jesse.
Do you want to do one?
Drain Glory. I don't know where the hell this guy is.
And
Jesse.
Oh shit! This is the band interview.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been recording.
NP managing production here with.
Drain Glory.
So I'm gonna point at you guys, and you guys say your name and what you guys do in the band.
Okay.
Whoever I point at.
I'm Zach, who played bass.
I'm Kelly and I sing and play guitar.
Jesse, I hit things.
I'm Nick and I play guitar.
So why the name Drain Glory?
Whew, that is a long one.
Well,
it's
it's a long story, but I know Zach loves to tell it.
I do love to tell the story.
You want to
I've never heard
I
this
would love to tell you the story. So you know how like when you run like a marathon? I don't know if you've ever run a marathon.
I don't know.
Does it look like I ran a marathon?
You know how like so you're running and stuff. So there's like a guy like right here, and then you're right here, and the finish line's like right here. So that you get like the boost of energy. So you go ahead of the guy and you win. You're like, hey, I won.
So that energy that comes from.
Yeah, it's kind of like a glorified energy because you were in fat. You were.
He can make fun of himself.
You run fat. You run fast, but you're drained.
It's not as good as it was.
It's not as good as you thought it was going to be, so your glory has been drained. I meant last, not
Yeah, at least you
fat.
guys have something behind your name. I know bands that.
That was bullshit.
He just made that.
We're gonna cut that out and act like that did that.
So like, how long have you guys been in a band? I mean, I've heard you guys here and there from local shows and that. I was gonna put you guys on a show before, but things didn't work out. So
Yeah.
how long have you guys been?
Me and Zach have been in the band for like 4 years.
I'm guessing these are newbies.
Yeah, these guys are.
I've been in for probably like this is like what, like the 7th month of the year, so probably like 9 months.
I feel like that's
It's like baby time.
like me. You're basically in the band. You're old as hell.
Well, I mean, I have only been here for like less than 25. I've been here for 20% of the band's career, so it's kind of new, you know.
And
This guy.
This is like my 10th show.
Yeah, he's pretty new.
Yeah,
pretty new.
because I
You guys
just
didn't do bad. I can honestly say, even a cam guy, like a lot of people really did enjoy your set.
I just
so
like
cute.
I kept going to all the sets.
This guy's shaking me out. That's
because
kind of weird at this point.
No.
I guess I won't
I'm sorry, I was hanging out with
tell
some
the
guy out there that was really flamboyant. He rubbed off him. That sounds wrong.
With the addition of Nick, we're able to do things musically now that we weren't able to do.
I was in the middle of telling my origin
I'm
story.
sorry.
I was gonna have Zack Snyder.
Okay,
direct
are you
it.
gonna
Okay, so me and her, I've known her since 2 years ago, and we played a few acoustic shows together, and then this year we became romantically involved. So I kept going to all the shows, and then she was like, "We need another guitarist," and I was like, "Well, I go to all the shows anyways. Why don't I just play guitar?" And that's how it happened.
You just keep an eye on you, to tell you the truth. So what makes you guys different from other pop punk bands that are out there?
I think
They're
what
red
makes
hair.
Watch out.
Oh, this guy in the floral shirt is what makes us different from other bands.
Say what?
Oh no, it's okay. It's a good shirt. I like it.
So, I guess what makes us different is, well, you guys have dicks. So,
That's one thing.
I guess since we're at that topic, how does it feel to be the only girl in?
The entire show.
it's like a whole, like, sausage fest.
Does she admit it?
No, really.
But we're
good.
not misogynists though. We're pretty
But
feminist.
they smell pretty bad.
I smell really bad. I really do. Usually after most shows, that's why I take my shirt off like halfway through the set. Because otherwise this thing's going to get so wet that on the way home, they're going to kick me out of the goddamn band.
And one time you were so hammered, but you're like, I'm not drunk.
You're like,
You open the window with your elbow, and you're like, I didn't do it.
So, in case people haven't seen you guys live or seen any videos that we took, what would you guys consider yourself like live, I guess you would say? Compare yourself to a band or something?
Oh, we bring a lot of energy to our shows. We try to get the crowd involved because what we do is a lot of the energy.
Oh, we're riding the pussy.
That was rude. Anyways, Zach, what we try to do?
The energy comes from just the energy feeding off from the audience, or like the music will just kind of like move us around like the ragdolls. We'll just kind of feel the music and just not like ragdolls.
You know, I saw this band one time that literally like the drummer was doing all this stuff. You know, every time he hit the snare drum, he'd bring a stick wick up. And I realized you have to be a showman in this industry. So, but we all really try to put on a good show, and that makes us a little bit
really good.
Yeah, it makes us a little different. You know, because a lot of people, even though they rock out, you know, I mean, a lot of pop punk bands aren't going nuts.
I don't have a wireless, so I can't jump down. I feel left out always every show, but I cut myself every show, so that's kind of different.
You shouldn't do that. That's not good.
Bleeding is
to
pop.
talk later.
So is there anything people should be checking out for, like EPs, albums, shows, anything important?
Well, we're dropping our new full-length album.
Hopefully in October. It's gonna. We're gonna finish up recording this month at Yucky Studios in Springfield.
So is there anything you guys want to say before we end this interview, I guess?
That this has been a great show. You're the dude.
This guy's still hitting on me.
And this lady is a great bartender.
She is.
Jeez, didn't know I was on camera.
That's it. That's it.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to check out Drain Glory.
Uncut Drain
Drain Glory.
Freeze frame.
All right,